Hyper dependence. Hyper dependence. Hyper dependence. So guys, I want to speak on hyper dependence. You know, people only ever speak on being hyper independent, okay, being hyper independent, but I want to speak on being hyper dependent. All right. So too many of you are not self-sufficient. Too many of you cannot do life on your own. Like, it's so difficult for you to be by yourself. Maybe you don't trust yourself. Maybe you don't feel comfortable with yourself. I get it, because I'm that person. I'm that person. So that's why I want to speak to that girl that's just like me, that's going through, that also experiences what I experience. Okay. Honestly, honey, please, stop. Try the best that you can to stop. Why are you so dependent on other people? Why do you always need people around? Why? And I'm not trying to be toxic. I'm not trying to tell you that you cannot accept help. No, you can accept help. It's very good for you to, if help comes, please accept help. But some people believe that they cannot do it without other people's help, that they cannot make it without people being there to guide them, without people being there to support them, without someone being there to like, I don't know, to accompany them. There are people that need someone to be around in order for them to feel more comfortable, in order for them to be more confident. I am that person. Honestly, I'm that person, and I've been working on it, and I'm happy. I'm actually seeing myself improving, but so the video went off. So I have been that person, and that's why I want to speak to someone else out there that is just like me, that is experiencing what I'm experiencing. I want to be like a voice of encouragement to you. I want to tell you to please stop thinking that you cannot get ahead without other people's help. Stop thinking that you need someone to be there by your side. You cannot go out on your own. You always need your friend to go out with you. You always need your friend. You cannot go on a solo date. You can't go on a solo date. You always need your friends to accompany you. It's not a good thing. It's a very bad thing. I'm telling you. That thing will slow you down. It's fear. That thing is actually built on fear. Like, it stems from fear. Like, there's a deep fear inside of you. You don't trust yourself. You don't trust your capabilities. You don't believe in yourself. And that's why you always need a friend to follow you somewhere. Your friend needs to accompany you to go to brunch. Your friend needs to accompany you for God. There was a time when although I was a child, I was actually young. I was like probably 18, 19, 20, right? But it was so bad that my friend used to accompany me on dates. Oh my God. Now that I think about it, oh God, thank God I've grown from that one. I was so hyper dependent that I never would go on a date on my own. My best friend at the time, must accompany me to dates. My best friend must follow me. If I'm going on a date, my friend will come with me. And I'll introduce my friend to the guy as my sister. That was so bad. Like, I always felt like, no, I don't want to go alone. You know, maybe I'll make a fool of myself. Maybe something's going to happen. Maybe, like, always thinking the worst. Always thinking I'm not good enough. Like, and also one thing I noticed about myself at a time was that whenever that my friend was around, I would be so confident. I would be so outspoken, right? Like, I would be so free whenever that friend of mine was around. But whenever she's not around, I would be so shy. I would be so afraid. I wouldn't know what to say. So it's like my best friend at the time was my confidence boost, my confidence booster, something like that. That is so bad. So honestly, the thing that made me to stop that was that friend of mine, we stopped talking. Okay, this is actually one of the reasons why it's so bad to be hyper dependent. That person you're dependent on will get tired. That person you're dependent on will one day decide they don't want to be a part of it anymore. You might have issues with the person. Then what next? Then what happens? Would you look for someone else to depend on, or would you learn to start depending on yourself? Would you look for somebody else to depend on, or would you learn to start trusting yourself, to start depending on yourself? So that friend of mine, we fell out. We stopped being friends, and then I made another friend. Okay, And this friend of mine doesn't have time. She's my best friend to this day. My amazing, I love her. She's like my cheerleader, my everything, my baby, my beautiful baby girl, my best friend. I absolutely love her. Okay, so that friend of mine did not have time. I thought that so sorry guys, I feel like I'm talking too fast, but just I'm gonna try to slow it down. So this one guy asked me out on a date, and I told her, a guy asked me out on a date, let's go. She was like, why would I go with you? Like, it's a date. Why do I have to come with you to a date? And I told her, I don't know, I don't want to go alone now. Like, let's go now. She's like, I'm not going anywhere. Like, who has that time? Oh God, I love her. Not my friend, she doesn't have time. Like, and she's so stern. Like, she just sees it like it is. So when she was like, who has that time? Like, am I your nanny? That was when it was at that point that I realized, oh no, I have to learn to start doing things on my own. So I went on a date, and honestly, it went well. It wasn't bad. And from there, it left me. From that minute, I stopped being that dependent. Like, I stopped. Well, I was still dependent, of course, but like, I stopped expecting a friend to accompany me on a date, to follow me to a date. Okay. Or to meet a guy or anything. Like, I just started going on dates on my own. And that was actually, like, I'm so happy that friend of mine said that. She was like, I'm not your nanny. I'm not your nanny. Why would I go with you? But I was still dependent still, because I could never go out on my own. Grocery shopping, maybe to any restaurant, like going on a solo date, things like that. Like, my friend must accompany me. This friend of mine, going to the market to buy things, to buy stuff. My friend must come along. Oh, I'm going to pick up a package. I'm going to check this out. I want to do this. I want to do that. My friend must come along. That's something that I noticed about myself. And honestly, I had to do some thinking. Like, I'm not a child. You're not a baby. Why do you think that you need someone by your side in order to feel confident? Why? And the truth is that although I have actually like graduated from some of the behaviors, I am still hyper dependent, but not as much as I used to be before. Okay, not as much as I used to be. I'm still hyper dependent. It's just that now I can go on dates on my own. Now, I mean, I'm not a baby anymore. I'm not a child anymore anyway. But like now, I can comfortably go grocery shopping on my own. I can go to the mall on my own. Okay, but like still, when I'm going to the market, that friend comes with me to the market. So like, it's still there a bit. So I just want to speak to that girl out there that thinks it's okay to depend on other people. You don't have any confidence in yourself. Please, my love, try and get closer to God. Try and pray to God so that God can deliver you, and try and have a relationship with yourself. Have a relationship with yourself. Go on YouTube, watch videos on self-confidence. Okay? ChatGPT can help you too. ChatGPT can help you with your self-confidence. Like, try and discover yourself. Try and have a relationship with yourself, so that you can learn to be more confident in yourself. Okay? And this also goes for women that think that they need men to succeed. That is still hyperdependence. You feel like you cannot do it on your own. Like, a man must be involved. Honey, please don't have that thought. You can do it on your own too. You can do it on your own. You don't have to depend on man. You can also depend on God as well. I know it's not easy, okay? I'm not judging you. I'm not judging anybody. But I'm just trying to let you know that you don't need a man to succeed. You don't need a man's money to succeed, to do well. You have to have that thought that I can make the money myself. You have to have that thought that of that with or without a man, I will be able to do well on my own and accomplish what I want to accomplish, achieve what I want to achieve. Okay? So please, my love, don't have that mentality that you have to rely on other people. You're good enough. You are intelligent too. Okay? Honestly, you're special as well. Like, honey, like, please stop, get rid of all that negative mindset, all that negative thoughts about yourself. You are good enough. Okay? If nobody has told you, I'm here to tell you. Stop being hyperdependent. Stop being hyperdependent, please. Okay? I'm going to do a part 2 because I'm not done yet. So, as I was saying, my love, please, I don't want you to, that thoughts, that mentality that you have, that you're not good enough, that you cannot make it happen on your own, dead it. Completely dead it. You can make it happen on your own. You have the brains. You have the brains. You just have to actually put in the effort. If you feel like you're not intelligent enough, read more books, do a research, do something. Okay? Honey, you have it all on your own. God created you alone. He did not put you in this world, on this earth with anybody else. So I want you to know that you can do it. You have it in you. You have what it takes. You have what it takes to make it happen, to make shit happen on your own. Okay? Go on that solo date. Practice there's something they call it. Is it rejection therapy? No, that's not what it's called. Anyway, as I was saying, try and practice going on the solo dates in order to get you to be more comfortable by yourself. Okay? In order to get you to get more comfortable being on your own. Try and practice going on a date, solo dates, doing things, engaging in your hobbies all by yourself. You don't need to invite a friend. You don't need to tell your friend to follow you, to accompany you. Okay? Go outside and do something alone. That way, you would see yourself like growing, like you would see things changing. You would see yourself gaining more confidence. And I'm telling you that you will start to trust yourself more. You will start to love yourself more, and you will be so fulfilled. You will be so happy. You will be satisfied. Yeah, you will be satisfied. I'm telling you, when you're so dependent on people, it makes you weak. You will be so weak, and you would really feel bad about yourself. Like you would always think less of yourself because you feel like you always need someone around in order to make something happen. In order to actually accomplish something, you need someone to be there. Honestly, I'm that person. I used to be that person. I'm still that person to an extent. So I get it. I understand. But don't have that mentality. Don't think that without somebody that you cannot make it happen is a lie. You will make something happen. Okay? Because you are enough. Only you for yourself is enough. Okay? So please stop being so hyper dependent. Start to trust you more. Go on that solo date. Go on that solo date. Maybe start with going to maybe a restaurant that's closer to your house. Don't go too far. Just maybe you can go somewhere close to your house. Go there. When you go to places alone, you can actually meet people. You can even make more connections. But when you go with friends, you will just be focused on your friend. You may not get the opportunity to meet people, to meet new people. People that would actually like destiny helpers. Yeah. People that would actually be useful to you or beneficial to you in the long run. Okay? So learn to go out solo. Go do something on your own. Honestly, when you're alone, that's where you actually make more connections. When you're by yourself, you make more connections. You meet more people. You meet new people. Okay? And I just want to say this story. Is an auntie I used to have, my mom's cousin. So I used to have this aunt back in the early 2000s when I was still young. You know, I had my entire family. We all stayed together. So she was always thinking about a man. Always talking about a man. Always saying, I want to get married. I want to get married. I want to get married. I need a man. She was so obsessed with marriage. And I was just wondering. I was like, how is it gonna happen? Eh? But why does she only think about marriage? Do you want to know why? I thought about it and I just realized that it's hyperdependence. Many women think that without men that they are nothing. That without men, like they're not good enough. They need a man for something. Maybe for the status for the status of being a missus, being a wife. Maybe they need money from the man. They need something from the man. But women, I feel like I've noticed that women, especially Nigerian women, they feel incomplete without a man. That is hyperdependence. You feel like without a man by your side, you're not good enough. Without you having a boyfriend, without you having a husband, that you're not complete. That you've not, like you basically see having a man by your side as an achievement. That is not good though. You really need to work on that mindset. You really need to work on that mentality. Please. So this auntie of mine was always talking about marriage. Like, so eventually, fast forward to now, she eventually got married, okay? And now she calls my mom, begging my mom for money, telling her all her problems. This one is happening, that one is happening. Please, I need money. I want to look after my children. I need to. And you know what came to my mind? I was like, all that time that she was using to look for a man, all that time that she was using to say, I want to marry you, I want to get married. If she had used that time to work on herself, if she had used that time to maybe learn a skill, focus on her career, build something for herself, she would not be begging for money now. She would not be asking for money now. She would feel confident in herself. She would be okay. You know? So she would call my mom and she would be like, oh, please see, like, you know how we know women that do these things, that all they care about is marriage. But even in their marriage, they cannot depend on their husband for money. They will start calling someone else. Please, I need money. My children, they've not eaten. Da, 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 da. Instead of you to work on yourself, you were there looking for marriage. You were there looking for husband. Now, when you don't enter the kind marriage, you don't do the wedding. You don't the husband house. You can't they beg people. You're not begging people for money. You're not asking for handouts. And there are many people that are like that. They will call you every day. I need money for this. I need money for that. They are just begging. Why? Because they were not working. They weren't really focusing on what's more important. Working on yourself. Working on yourself. Having something going for yourself. I mean, look at my mom. My mom is such a superwoman. Like my mom doesn't beg. Like my mom. The thing about me is I rarely ever beg, because that's something that I learned from my mom. Growing up, my mom would never allow you beg anybody anything. My mom can never allow. If you beg, you know what, you know, as an African person, you know what's gonna happen. So my mom is the kind of person, even food, like my mom used to tell me back in primary school, do not collect food from anybody. Don't beg anybody for food. So that thing has actually become a part of me, where I don't, no matter how broke I am, I don't like to beg. My pride will not even allow me to beg. You know, my pride wouldn't even allow me to beg, no matter how broke I am. But some people are so comfortable begging. They are so comfortable begging. And I'm not ridiculing or mocking anybody that begs. Please, no. I know that people go through difficult times and they need help. They seek out help. I get it. But I'm just trying to let you ladies know that sometimes you people are too obsessed with men, obsessed with marriage. You think that marriage will save you. You think being married will save you. You think having a husband will save you. No. You think having a man will save you. No. Yes, I know that there are good men out there that are willing to support, willing to help the woman that they love. Yes, it's there. Beg God. Tell God, oh God, this is the kind of husband I want. I want a man that's generous. I want a man that's willing to support me. I want a man that would love me, that would go over and beyond for me. You can tell God this thing and as you're working on yourself, that man will show up. But if you're just obsessing over marriage and men, I want the boyfriend, I need man, da, 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 da. But you're not working on yourself. Honey, sweetie, you're just going to be there. You're going to be stuck. You're going to remain there. And at that moment in your life, the kind of men that you will attract low tire men, low vibrational men, low value men that have little or nothing to offer. Why? Because you're not working on yourself. Why? Because you're not even putting yourself in the right spaces to meet the right people. Why? Because your energy is reflecting desperation. Your energy, like, men can smell it. Men can smell when you're desperate. Men can smell when you don't have much going for yourself. They can tell. You think they cannot tell, they can tell. You know? And then I have another auntie she wanted to get married, but she was not so hung up on getting married. She was out there working, learning skill, making money, trying to do something for herself, right? And now she eventually got married. She is in the UK with her husband. She's studying and she's working and she's earning her living. She's doing well for herself. Next thing I see her, she's posting on social on her WhatsApp status or on her Instagram, where she's going on vacations with her husband. She's living the life. Why? Because she did not just wait for a man to come and save her. She was working on herself. She knew her onion. But the one that was carrying marriage for head, that was, hey, I want to get married, I need a man, is now coming to beg.